the channel. I'm Mr. Giggles, and this month it's Spooky Month. So sit back, relax, and get spooked.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts, and like reviews. I watched Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. We have the tagline, do the fright thing. You know, I've seen this movie already back in the day, and it's definitely over 10 years since I've seen the movie. And if you've seen the last review, from yesterday, I said that the only thing that I could remember was the sexy Velma, but I thought that sexy Velma was in a black leather, not in red leather. So I was wrong about that, which was a bit kind of disappointing, that it was red leather, not black leather. And black leather probably would have been nicer. When I saw the poster, well, not really the poster, but when I saw the poster of the movie, and I saw the monsters, I thought, oh yeah, I remember this one, yeah. So yeah, this one was definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, let's just start with the movie, shall we? We see the moon again, and we zoom out this time. Instead of going down, we zoom out, and something flies by. It was not E.T., but something flies by the moon. I thought maybe it was a dragon, because it sounded like a dragon, but no, it was a pterodactyl. Yeah. Alright. We're now seeing a city. Well, we see some mountains in the back, and we see a city there, and then it's a body of water, and then here's also again city. So I don't know where we are. The monster flew past the camera. Yeah, it flew down past the camera, and then we were in a kind of a POV shot of the monster. We were the monster, and it was flying through the city. And through the opening credits. And it flew to the grand opening of the Coulsonian Criminology Museum. And we then see the mystery Hummer limousine, come driving up, and it stops in front of the museum. All the guy opened the door, and first out comes Fred, followed by Daphne, who he helps come out, and then Velma, and at last Shaggy and Scoop. But we're also gonna leave that, because if you want to know what's gonna happen next, watch the movie yourself. But what I definitely can tell you, which is my last point of this movie, is the thing that I liked the most about this movie, is that the monsters came to life. That just like back in the day, that was my favorite part of the movie, and it's still my favorite part of this movie. Overall, it's just a very good movie. Just like the first one, it gets the same score, high 4, low 5. It's a very good movie. Go watch the movie yourself. I enjoyed it. Yeah, what I was gonna say, but that. Yeah, obviously. well, no, actually, from time to time, you have some shitty mix of CGI and real life, especially in some of today's movies, some are just shitty, but you know, I have to say, in my opinion, these Scooby-Doo movies, the mix of reality and CGI is does mix pretty good actually. Um, Even though this movie is from 2004 and the first movie was from 2002, even though they're that old, old, you know, there's the mix is good in my opinion, and I've seen movies that are younger than this movie, and the mix is just shitty. Like, yeah, it's probably budget, and what kind of a CGI you can afford, but in my opinion, this mix of because you have the main thing that has to be mixed in is is Scooby. So they did a pretty good job in my opinion. Um, yeah, I just really like this movie. Go watch the movie yourself, leave likes, recommend a good dog related movie down below in the comment section, subscribe to the channel. You don't have to recommend you don't have to recommend Old Yeller because we're gonna watch that one probably in 2027 or maybe 2028. Who knows? I don't know how long it will take before we end with Disney, because we're gonna start with Disney in 2027. We're gonna watch every movie that came out, from the animated movies to the real life movies. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to see that one, subscribe to the channel because it still takes a year and 2 months, but you know hopefully it will come. Depends how long I can use the thing we're watching on, but as long as I can use it, it's coming. Next year we're gonna start in February with James Bond, and I think possibly in February with the DC universe. So if you want to see the James Bond franchise and DC franchise, subscribe to the channel, but don't forget to subscribe to my second channel on the Eats, where I do food drinks every week, also from time to time hot sauce and alcohol, or my third channel on Underdog Reacts, where I do primarily music. Link down below in the description. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.